I've been on TikTok a lot lately, not just posting, but scrolling through, and I've seen some.
Your FYP for your page?
Yeah, you know me, asshole.
Whoa, Todd.
No, you know me. What did you say?
No,
FYP?
it's the hashtag on TikTok where people do it so it has a variety of stuff.
Did you think that stood for "fuck you, Padre"?
Yes. People run around screaming FYP for 40 years. What,
right.
now
It was
something new.
That was way before TikTok. People were saying "fuck you, Padre."
Just like TMI was Todd must.
Incinerate. That was a big threat.
Yes.
Todd, must incinerate. Well, on my For You page is what I was trying to say. You see a lot of people saying, telling you it's become this cool trend. What they do in their day. This is a day in the life. And they play a little. So we thought we would do a little day in our lives as people wonder, what's it like to be a teacher at Hamilton High School?
I mean, most people only have the exposure to the class. The kids come into the class and they're just like, they're there for 45 minutes to an hour and then they're out of there. They don't know what the hell's going on.
I see how they see me.
Yeah.
They see me as some old troll with green skin and long hair. I see how they see me. I'm not that different from you. Hard to believe. Your boy Sam was a teacher, a kid once as well.
Absolutely. We are not a bunch of weird little goblins with uncut nails and ripped up clothes.
Right.
When they see us, for example, in the grocery store, it's really shocking to see your teacher in the grocery store.
Out of context.
With green skin, rummaging through the flour, eating it with
ripped,
their hands.
sort of hanging pants at the knee.
Yes. Galloping on all fours towards the milk.
And listen, like when you see us, we're not the kind of people who are going to put your child in a coma from seeing our ghastly faces. That's not us.
That's not us.
Right.
The riddles I do to get to the vegetables are for fun.
Yes, the vegetable. Look, trolls do riddles to hurt you. Teachers do vegetable riddles to just have a little fun with you and make you talk to them a little longer.
Yeah.
So we thought we would just do a little of like a day in the life. I don't know if anyone wants to start. I can start. I don't know.
Well, of course, as Sam Weatherman, your driving instructor teacher, I wake up at 1 a.m. This is just what I do. And I look at myself long and hard in the mirror for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Just you in the mirror for 45 minutes to an hour.
Yes, 1 to 1:45, 2 a.m. I'm just psyching myself saying, you're okay. You're fine.
It's your morning affirmations. It's like those viral videos of the little girl looking in the mirror saying, you're beautiful.
Affirmations are really important. They're really good for you. So I say, you're okay. You're fine. You're not everything people think of you.
Right.
You're not a slob. You're not
unlovable,
deathly dangerous to be around because of your emotional volatility. You're fine.
Unlovable.
What about coffee? So then I go downstairs. Eventually coffee will hit my brain.
Nice.
Then I'll go downstairs and say, forgot the coffee again, idiot. You know you don't keep coffee in the house. This is so stupid. You do this every freaking day. And then I go, days in 4 hours. Gotta go back to bed.
Okay.
So now it's 2:30.
So you get up, screaming yourself in the mirror, realize you don't have any coffee, and you go back to sleep. Okay.
This is daily.
The only way to go back to sleep is in the middle of yelling yourself. You mention a word that reminds you that daytime will come up soon.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, this is my routine.
Yes,
this is my routine. I do this every day.
Okay, so this is not just an occasional.
No, this is daily. So then about 6:30, I've been asleep for about another 4 hours. I hit the snooze button 10 times.
Okay, because last week you said you wake up at 9. You're 2 hours late for school.
Yeah. At 7:30, it would be the perfect time to rush to school. I take a few sleeping pills. I take a few sleeping pills. Then I wake up at 9, zonked out, completely zonked on Quaaludes or whatever my sleeping pills are. I can't remember.
So you take 70s pain medication. Okay.
To go to sleep in the morning.
Of course.
Because I've been having trouble as well.
Our mornings are terrible.
Yeah, mornings
are
sleep in the morning.
So I get up at 9, I drink 6 Red Bulls, and I race the bus to school because usually I miss it. So I'm running alongside
You miss
the
your own bus.
I miss my own bus to school. But
So you're
I park
running
on a hill.
alongside a bus
I
that's
park on a
empty.
hill, but so I miss it, but it starts going.
Okay, so you're running or you're running beside an out of control bus with no person driving it.
Yeah, it's my routine.
Okay.
And
This isn't something that happens occasionally.
no, this is my routine.
Which is, by the way, why everyone on Sam's route is on the fastest track and hurdle team in the country is because they train every morning trying to catch that bus down the hill.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And obviously,
And
the
they jump
hurdles-
over him when he falls.
the hurdle is Sam rolling down a hill.
That's right. So I get to school around 9:45, 10 o'clock, immediately go to the cafeteria, see if the hash browns are ready. They never are.
Well, it's not that they're not ready; it's that they're gone because
You missed
everybody already ate.
breakfast.
Well,
them.
they're
for
never
hours.
ready. Then I'm like, what about tomorrow's hash browns? Do you have any of those yet? And they're not ready. So and they tell me it's because I come after nutrition break and before lunch.
Right.
So they're saying this food is
Right.
not for you.
You know, you can eat something other than hash browns. by
I'm
the
just
way.
like the students. All I eat is hash
Taking
browns.
the mystery out of the you're just like the student.
I'm just like the students. All I eat is hash browns, and then I go home around 1:32. I miss most of the school day, and I eat a big hoagie. Well, because I'm
Right.
starving from the no hash browns, no coffee.
Right, you
A
haven't
lot of
eaten
drugs
all
in your
day.
stomach.
Yeah,
a lot of Red
drug-
Bull.
Oh, I forgot my new pharma meetings.
Oh,
Your
yes.
pharma
So
meetings.
recently, my day has changed because I have a pharma meeting where I have to try a bunch of samples.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
That's nice. So you're trying different new drugs that are about to be on the market?
So
Yeah,
you're
I'm a
fucked
test-
up on Quaaludes trying drugs during the day.
Yes, well, depending
Right.
on which bottle, it can be hard to find late at night.
Of course.
Mhm.
And then I'm pretty much in a drug stupor until 1 a.m.
When you wake up.
when I wake up and look at myself in the mirror again. So that's a typical day.
Perfect.
for me.
I mean, that sounds like a packed day. That
Wow,
kids,
that
if
is-
you're, if any of the students
that's
are
your
listening,
routine.
yeah, this isn't one to mimic, folks. I think this is one. Leave this one
Oh,
to the
we're
trained
judging
professional.
each other's routines.
Yeah, Howard.
Let me hear how you put on your pants in
Well,
the morning.
I
Howard.
will.
Do you do them one leg at a time?
I'll walk-
Let me
Oh,
guess.
my-
Nope.
You want to hear? I'll walk you through my
Yes,
day.
let's
My
hear
day
it.
is very, 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 very normal. Well, obviously, I wake up around 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I go out on the
Little
front
late.
stoop and take a sip of coffee while I grab the morning paper.
Okay.
I go back inside, go into the bathroom. Do
so you
my
have
morning
coffee already
toilet.
made? You could sort of like a
I have a
little
timer.
timer.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
trying to get
So
you
you
guys
set it
into
up
this
at night?
timer thing here.
No robots in my house.
Well,
Period.
The school isn't your house, Todd. It shouldn't be.
Oh, you're doing the coffee machine.
At my
home.
own home.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
know we were drinking coffee before we all got here, but I guess
Oh, so we're
guess-
judging each other's coffee habits.
No,
I
I'm
just thought I
saying-
had, like,
no,
a
you're
kind of a
telling
written
me
agreement.
what I'm doing wrong, and I'm
You
saying
judge
no
my
robots in my
routine.
house. Go ahead. So you've got the funny pages, and you're on the
Yeah,
John.
I go and I take
Hilarious.
my morning toilet, and I sit in there, just sort of relaxing, getting ready for the day, breathing in.
you
Breathing in
relax on the
breathing
stoop?
in the what?
I have my own ventilation system, so the air's really good.
Oh, really?
What do you mean your own ventilation
I
system?
installed my own
Are
ventilation
you talking about
system.
breathing and farting? That's your own ventilation system?
Because when I went into your bathroom, there was a little sort of like the oxygen you wear where it goes into your nostrils.
Yeah.
It's got two little holes that go straight into your nostrils.
well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to sit in there without it.
But it was connected to the toilet.
Well,
So you have toilet O2. What do you mean you have toilet O2?
I have TO2.
What do you mean?
I use TO2. Listen, I know it's a
You
little
got
weird, but
TO2.
it gives me good energy. And then so
Well, where's it coming from?
from the bowl.
Oh,
You're separating
Is
the
there
toilet water
oxygen in
from
there, or
the air.
is you just-
You're separating the toilet water from the
You
air.
guys just don't understand how air filtration works, okay? A lot of times for air.
So
air
H number 20 you have in the toilet? Is that what you have?
Yes. You guys just don't understand. You guys just don't understand air filtration.
H2O?
It's
You have H2O in the
I've
toilet.
used both.
TO2. Okay, explain to us how your TO2 at your house works.
Your
Because it
toilet
seems to
oxygen.
me like there's just a pipe that goes from the toilet bowl to your nose.
Well, if you would let me explain and stop laughing at me, you would
Laughing
understand
with
it.
you.
yes.
we're laughing with you.
So what happens is it's a regular toilet. Okay, it's just a regular toilet. and
Right.
I put
Red flag.
I put a one-way valve coming out of the sort of right side of the toilet.
Below the
And
water
the
line?
bowl,
Yes,
or,
below
the bowl or the back?
It comes out of the bowl, and it
Okay.
comes out there. It's below the water line, but then that line runs through a filtration system that separates the toilet
The hydrogen,
water.
the hydrogen and oxygen.
Yes, it separates it out into pure
TO2.
TO2, which then goes through another purifier to be to alkalize
TO3.
to alkalize it.
And
Alkalize the
So
oxygen.
you drink the water and you breathe the air that comes from
Oh,
the toilet.
is there a mouthpiece?
Yes, it kind of looks like a scuba situation where you have the mouth part and then the two little oxygen prongs that go to your nose.
So you are
Relax
sitting on your
more.
toilet with your coffee and your newspaper with the mouth
Drinking toilet water and breathing toilet oxygen.
TO2.
Yes,
And
I
H2O.
know it sounds weird, but you guys just haven't tried
Oh,
it.
you drink the H2O and
Yes.
you breathe the
Right.
TO2.
Yes, it's really not that hard to understand.
Actually, Howard, I totally get it. That's
This
really smart.
this is like high level scientific because you're obviously
Yes,
the biology
of
teacher,
course.
so you
I
know
didn't
about
get my
this.
I didn't get my degree in organic biology.
Well, this explains your
Damn biology.
this explains your infomercials.
Yes.
your
I
toilet.
have always needed an explanation for those, and this
because I'll flip past them. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, Howard's infomercial." I will never watch it.
Yeah.
and this
Well,
is
it's like, has this ever happened to you? And it's someone sitting on a toilet with nothing on their face, going, "Oh yuck!"
Well, it's like, you know how your friend produces a full infomercial, but you just kind of never quite feel like watching
yeah.
it?
Because I'll just be like, "Oh yes, Howard's infomercial. Change it really fast." I'll be like, "Oh, hurry, quick!"
No, if you'd
Because I don't want to have to
watch-
comment on it to him.
Yeah.
If you'd watched the whole commercial, it would all make a whole lot of sense. And
Yeah,
you would
we
be
should
buying.
stick around for your commercial because it's
telling
airing
you.
all the time, and I'll see it. I'll flip actually past it once it's like 10 minutes in.
There's a lot of pressure
And
to
you're-
respond
well,
the right
'cause
way.
Yes, yeah. I'm like, I don't know what to say because all I see is your naked body sitting on the toilet, breathing in and drinking.
Okay.
I'm on E at 10:30 p.m. waiting for a Girls Gone Wild commercial to hopefully pop up.
You get
Maybe
there early.
live.
I
like,
actually,
so get there
I
early.
actually specifically asked them if I could replace the Girls Gone Wild commercials because I think it's the same target
Fuck
demo.
you.
It's the same
Fuck
target demo.
you. I'm so angry right now. That's why that happened.
That's why I can't get my GG Dub commercials in.
Yes. Yeah. Also,
Girls Gone
that-
Wild.
Dum, 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 dum.
Girls Gone Wild. God, Howard. Well,
Okay,
I
so
gotta
Howard,
watch your infomercial.
you've taken your complicated morning constitutional in the bathroom.
Yes.
So what time is it now?
Huh? It's about 8:00.
Okay, so we're all.
Jesus.
Wow, all
You
that
got up
before
at
8.
6. You TO2 for an hour and a half.
Well, if you don't let it filter, let it filter long enough, then you end up inhaling and swallowing. Some
Right.
things
So
you
you
don't
have
want
to brew it for a while
Yes.
and let it filter.
It's
for
like
a
when you're
second.
filtering camping, when you're out camping and you're filtering your water.
I get
Right.
it. I
You
get it.
have to let it sort of sit for a minute. You can't just,
Right.
Okay.
Howard, screw the Levi's.
So once you've
fortune. This is
drank-
the new thing.
Once you've drank most of the toilet's water, you head to school. What
there's
do you
plenty
do?
left at the end, by the way. But no, yeah, I get
There's
into the
plenty
car.
left.
Actually, that's really cool.
Oh yeah, and that's sometimes when I'll keep.
Wait, you guys,
Sometimes when I
there's
flip
plenty
by,
left at the
yeah.
end.
Sometimes when I flip by, I'll go back by, like looking for porn,
And you'll see me,
I'll-
and
he'll
it's
say,
me
"There's
standing-
plenty left."
I stand up.
and I'll
I stand up from the toilet. I look in there and say, "Huh, there's plenty left."
Wow. I never got that because I
Yeah.
had seen that, but I thought you were
You
forced
hadn't seen
meaning
it in
poop in the
context.
toilet.
Well, I auditioned for plumber coming over and saying, "Wow, there's still a lot of water in this
And-
toilet."
yeah.
I don't know who you ended up booking because I won't watch the commercial all the way through. But
I ended up getting Ron Popeil's son. I thought it was going to
Don.
be Don Popeil. I thought I was going to have a nice little connection to him. R.I.P. By the way, he died recently.
when, like earlier today?
well, he
Yes.
said it and he forgot it.
Yeah.
right.
He unfortunately said it.
oh,
and
you
forgot
said it and you forgot that it died.
But I got his son thinking, if I get an in with the sort of infomercial king, you might see the product move a little bit better. And as a person who's had some entrepreneurial experience, Bill, I think
I
you'd
know
understand.
Ron. Yeah, I knew Ron. I didn't know he died.
Yeah, he did.
But I
uh,
actually need to talk to him about the beef diaper inventory. He was helping me store most of it. I still got a ton left.
But no, so then I get to school, obviously, feeling good, feeling great. How are you? I then go into my classroom. Obviously, I don't have a homeroom this year. I don't have a first period. They said that they don't want to have a class that sort of spends every day with me. They want to limit.
Yeah.
That's
well,
tough.
they said they want that hour in the morning for your breath to normalize again.
Yes.
Wait, who said that?
Well, it's just kind of been
The
passed around the front
superintendent, the
office.
administration,
That
the
wasn't-
school,
that
They
the
don't
wasn't what
want
they
any
told me.
children
the
around.
parents, the crossing guard,
the biomedical.
the biomedical people.
That wasn't what they told me. They said they wanted
FEMA.
to sort of
Well,
keep me.
they know you're TO2ing for like 2 hours every morning.
All right.
Look, let's just give him an hour to reset that breath.
All right.
But I mean, I think it's a positive sign that they think you're doing a good job. And they
Yeah,
wanna-
to keep you
they're
But
not
They all
stopping
flip
you.
past the commercial too, so they're not
Yeah.
exactly
Huh.
sure
Yeah.
how clean the process is, which
Yeah.
you're explaining.
They said
to
right
us.
around second period, you do seem to really kick into gear.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
like kind of thaw out.
Yeah, I do. I thaw out. The
Of course,
kids come
second
in.
period is now your push-ups class, right? That's where everyone comes and watches you try to do push-ups.
Well, try. Yeah, I'm gonna get one. But here's the thing.
Which is biological.
Yes, and it's actually the lesson plan will change soon because we're gonna move past physiology.
You're going to get one. No,
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna
have
get
no
one.
chest, right?
Yeah. I don't have pectoral muscles, which is a new piece of information that the audience probably
Right.
didn't know about. But
But you're strong. It's not that you're
They're
strong.
spectorals.
It's not
They're
that they're
tiny,
weak.
right? They're really small.
Well, it's not that they're weak. It's that he literally doesn't have the muscles there.
yeah,
Right, yeah, it's
my
not that
rib
you're
cage
weak.
is just exposed. It's just rib cage, then skin. There's nothing on top. But then
So
know,
you can't like whiff your arms forward
no
at all.
No, if you'll notice, I kind of don't ever do that motion. I don't do any motions that require sort of lateral motion of my arms or anything like that.
Right.
But then obviously I have 3 periods in a row of advanced biology,
Right.
which the
Jumping right into a
and here's the thing, guys. This is a little tidbit that a lot of people probably don't know. The lesson plan for every period is the same.
Yeah.
Don't
See,
tell
this
all
is-
our secrets.
that-
This
Howard.
is relatable
Yeah,
stuff.
that's a
Don't
little.
tell
Because
all
after
our
TO2, you kind of lost people, I think. But
Well, I
now
don't know.
you just teach the same class.
I don't know. I think a lot of people are just
Well, no,
afraid
they-
to
just
admit
watch
that
the
they don't.
infomercial, folks.
Yeah.
Don't flip past it.
Yeah.
Take the 45 minutes, watch the infomercial.
I think a lot of people are afraid to admit that they like
Yes.
TO2.
They are.
I think that it is a better product than people are willing to admit.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree
Pure
with that.
oxygen.
It freaks me
Well, I
out.
wouldn't say it's pure oxygen, but it's a lot of oxygen.
It's toilet oxygen, which is what it's labeled as.
Yeah. But then sort of after advanced biologies, I go to lunch. Obviously, after lunch, I go home again for.
Oh, so you also take a 1:45-ish break that Sam does. Also.
Well, I gotta do my second round.
Back on the toilet.
No wonder you don't get another period until the 7th period.
Yeah, and then
Because you have to kind of like decompress out.
So you teach 4 periods out of the 8-period day.
because of TO2.
Yeah. Well,
but isn't it interesting, students learning about our little
Yeah.
routine?
And I'll say
That's so
this.
interesting.
Our
And what do you do with your
little
night? What do you do with your night?
Oh well.
Let me guess.
Well, recently I've been trying to redo the infomercial.
Oh, so you
Oh,
shoot
you've been filming at night.
I've been trying to do a new one because
Outdoor shoot or indoor shoot?
indoor, of course.
Okay.
Indoor,
On
of
location.
course.
On location.
What location?
Well,
Whose house?
Let's just say there's a throne.
yeah.
So you're in your bathroom
Yeah, it
doing
might-
Is that what's
TO2
been
in the
going on
morning.
in the back of my house every night? Are you using my toilet to film TO2s?
Well, I'll be honest.
Because I got a big throne?
I did try your toilet once, but the lighting in your bathroom is really it doesn't work. So
Oh, right.
I've
I
spent-
only have one of those red lights that from the 70s that makes the bathroom hot.
yeah, yeah,
Whether you like it or not.
yeah.
Yeah, my other one went out, and I was like, I guess I'm going to use red
Your
lights
whole
all the
bathroom,
time.
carpeted floors, soft toilet seat that you sit on.
Yeah, the
It's
big squishy one that
Yes.
exhales, that whiffs up the pooch smell.
Hey, don't knock it till you tried it.
Right, TO2.
So it does smell like poop in there.
Does it smell like poot?
If the thing, that's how you know if the product isn't working properly.
Right.
Is if
You'll smell
if you,
poot.
if you smell poot before you're supposed to.
So if
Oh, wait,
tell you
there's a
what,
poot
that's
smell
good.
finisher? What is it?
You're only supposed to smell poot once you turn on the pump.
and what was the
So,
whole
while it's
So,
working,
but
it's
just
smelling.
like the beginning of this pump, like it primes with poot smell, and then it's
the
and then
entirety.
It's pure.
If the pump's running, you're smelling poot.
Oh my god!
but you're not ingesting it. You're
No.
just smelling it
No.
through your nose and going into your lungs.
Yes, that's if only if you
You're
turn the valve
smelling
on.
poot the whole time.
But not
Nah,
in the water.
I'm out.
Not
I'm
in the
out.
water.
Okay, well,
Not in the
don't knock
water.
it till you tried it. But no, then I obviously go to bed because that's a lot of work.
So you do TO2 kind of like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You do a morning and a lunch and a nighttime TO2.
timing wise, yeah, I do it 3 times.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
TO2 is a huge
Toilet.
bombshell about you.
I wish we could have talked about it years ago. I wish,
'Cause I
but it's
feel
hard to
like-
get up.
Well, you were in trials for so long.
That's true. That's true.
How long did you do trials for TO2? Because you weren't quite getting it right. You were sort of drinking some of the poop
Well-
and smelling some of the poop.
I started it in college, actually.
Wow.
On the suite toilet in my
Sweet
dorm
toilet.
room suite. Yeah,
That was the edible toilet you had for a while.
yes.
Tough place to start.
Yeah, it melted.
Wow, what a day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to follow that because that is an unbelievable day.
Productive for sure.
Yes.
But I guess for me, lately, we're going to do days as of late, right?
Yeah.
Because my schedule changes a lot. I'm up with the sun. I'm up with my son.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I'm up with my son. Whenever
Yes.
my son is awake, I get up. So I'm up with my son, and then it's straight to morning practice. I'm practicing.
You've been doing 2 or 3 a days, right?
I've been doing 2 or 3 a days. I'll call an audible at the second one, and if they're doing bad, we're doing a third. So I'm up with my son.
And we should let everyone know that Bill has a new 3-month-old. We'll get into it at some point.
Yes,
congratulations,
'Cause you
and
care
all
about
that stuff.
I care about him, and I'm up with him whenever he's up. Yeah, I had a little slip up at bikinis, and I have a 3-month-old. And then so Francis, Francine, Alberti, Roberto, Travis, Josh. We're out there on the court, okay? And we do about an hour and a half of drills in the morning, just fundamentals.
With basketball or
I was going to
without?
say
Without basketball.
Yeah, because I was going
Yeah.
to say
Without
Bill Cravey
basketball.
fundamentals are a little different for anybody.
Yeah,
who's
we
listening
don't
to
play
the
with the
show.
basketball. We introduce the basketball late in the season.
Yeah.
We'll play with big, heavy hams. You know how they put the donut on the baseball?
Uh-huh.
We'll play with a heavier. We'll play with a medicine ball.
You play a game based on bouncing a ball with objects that don't.
Yes, which thank you for the medicine ball, Sam. Like that
course.
is a very good medicine ball, which you
Sponsored by?
get. Ocrivus.
That's right. Grievous.
Sponsored by Ocrivus.
Well, everyone knows that's how Acrivus got so top heavy was the medicine ball.
Yes,
Yep.
that's right. That's right.
But then after we do fundamentals with a big heavy honey baked ham, I'll go inside, I'll shower off, and then
You first.
yes, I shower first. The whole team showers at my place. I go ahead in and I shower. I shower off real quick. They get in there, boom, bam, 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 6 showers in a row. I check out
And does
my
everybody
son.
get hot water?
No, it's for me only.
Yeah, I was
up
going to
top.
say,
yeah.
as long as your showers are with
Yeah,
you,
I steam out up top.
It's like an ice bath.
Then I'll go back. I'll check on my son. Is he in the crib? What's he doing? And then I'm off to work.
Wow, what an attentive father.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Love
wake
that
him
you're
up,
checking
or
on
sorry,
him.
you wake up with him.
I wake up with
leave
him,
him
he
at the
wakes
house,
me
go to
up.
practice, come back, check on him real quick, go back to school. You are really doing it right this
You're
time.
really putting
Well,
your
you know
life
how?
on hold. for
Yes,
yourself.
I mean I check in on him, and I'm tired of these parents because I've been a parent when it was when you didn't pay attention to your kid, and then when you were like all over him, giving him vitamins.
Well, society keeps
Helicopter.
changing.
Yeah.
Do you look after
Yes.
him? Do you not?
Now it's back to let it be a little dirty thing in the yard. Like it's
Yeah.
fully come back around.
Well, these
let it get its
helicopter parents are
antibodies on its own.
disgusting.
Let it eat whatever it wants because it's building its immune system,
Mm-hmm.
which you know from your COVID denying. You know,
Of course.
the immune
Yeah.
system is strong. You
I've had to go get really sick because I won't get the vaccine.
Of
yeah.
I've had to get really sick to stay healthy.
Of course. So then I'm in about 15 minutes early, and I'm hanging out in the lounge there. You guys see me. I get my 5 times through Keurig, and I get
Yeah,
my
yes.
my pour over. I get that going. Which
So you take your Keurig that's been run through 5 times,
and I pour.
you pour that through a really thick coffee filter.
Yes, I pour that through a strainer, and what's coming out is
Some of the
is clear
clearest
water.
coffee I've ever seen.
So now you understand a little bit more the whole TO2 thing, exactly what's happening.
No, no, I still don't. Then I'll call my neighbor and ask them to go check on my son.
Wow,
look
that
around,
takes a
look
lot
at-
of time and effort.
Wait, I'm sorry. Your neighbor, your neighbor works in Canada though, so they're not often.
Well, yeah, they'll check the
monitor.
the audio only monitor.
Listening for breaths. What are they listening?
Well,
for?
technically it is a video monitor too, but you have it turned and pointed at the TV, right?
Yes, yeah. So
You can just
they
watch TV.
they
TV's on
tell me
mute.
what's on TV. we don't really talk about my son ever. I'm like, what's on what's on TV?
Right.
We watch TV. I watch TV via my child's TV monitor.
But you can hear the kid.
Sometimes.
And did you name him
Oh,
yet?
great.
Sometimes you can hear the kid.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you ask?
Did you name him yet?
Not yet. No, not yet.
We were going to allow him to name himself.
Jr.
Yeah, we're gonna allow him to name himself.
I hope he named himself Todd. I heard him say his first words, Todd Jr. The
You
other day.
did?
I think that's what he wants his name
I
to
saw
be.
you sort of lip syncing over by him. I didn't hear him say anything.
I don't know what lip syncing is.
Anyway, then we're doing our second practice, and then I'm going in. I'm teaching kids how to make curtains, carpet,
Course, how carpet.
furniture.
How do you make carpet in the class? I would love to
Yeah.
learn to lay carpet, but I didn't
No.
know
And
how to learn to make
every
it.
kid's responsibility at the beginning of this class is to bring in one giant spool of materials, right?
Well, my home ec class is like tech. It's like really macro textiles. You know, like big sort of warehouse stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people
So
are calling
we're
it a
kilning stone. We're making carpet. We're cutting logs. You
You
know,
are making pottery wheels.
making pottery wheels, exploring fire. Yes.
Cooking food all the way to burn.
Yes.
So you can see it at every piece
Yes.
in between.
Living in geodes. Stuff like that. Very macro sort of early civilization.
That's really cool.
Home ec. And then we'll do, if Francine falls down in the second practice, we do a third.
Only
to
if
punish
she
her.
falls down.
Yes, because she have to punish her.
And the team has to know you got to help Francine stay up.
Yes.
That's a team effort.
Oh,
As
yeah.
a guy who can't stand up straight half the time, you want to trust everyone around you. It's
Right.
trust falls.
Exactly. And then I'll just head home, run the people out of my house that are trying to do a TO2 commercial, and I'll pass out.
That's
I check
awesome.
on my son. I check on my son.
Oh my
check on
God!
my
What a
son.
great
I
Of
check
course,
on my
we
son.
assumed you thought that.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
great
But that's
dad.
basically my day. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, way to be an example to the men out there.
Yes.
You got to be a man, man up, and raise the kid.
raise the kid.
I'm really excited that we're doing this. I feel like we're going to go back to school and the kids are just going to be like, gotta get these guys.
Now I
I'm not
respect
going to just
you.
run away from
Yeah.
them when I see them.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to
no more
graffiti stuff
FYPs.
about them. Yeah.
No more FYPs.
Yeah, they don't have to be embarrassed about what they
fuck
do in
you.
the bathroom anymore.
No, it doesn't mean that, Todd.
What?
FYP.
FYP, fuck you. If you're going to say fuck you, Padre, I'm going to say fuck you.
It doesn't mean that.
Okay,
it means
well,
for you.
a man's got to stand up for himself if he's attacked.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are you doing to be a man in your daily life, Todd?
Well, that's a good question. So mine will be through a man's point of view what I do in the morning.
That's
So-
really interesting.
I wake up at 5:30 a.m. in a cold, freezing cold sweat, and I've just had the dream again that it's the day right before my wife and I get a divorce, and I can change it. I can change it.
This
I
is
can
your
change
daily
it,
routine.
and I still don't. Every day I have this dream right before
Every
I
day,
wake
not
up.
occasionally. This every day.
Then
like
I-
yours, Sam.
In the dream, I can't fix the stuff with my wife, and then a monster that looks like my mom, but it's huge. It's chasing me and chasing me. I don't know what that's about.
Wait, your mom was huge.
Oh yeah, it's
But
probably
it's
just
huge.
a literal dream. Yeah, everyone remembers my mom from the TV show My Huge Mom. My mom was
True life, my mom is huge.
My mom,
You went
true
on.
life, my mom was huge.
8 feet-
Made. I'm
did
a
she
man
break
without
8
a
feet?
huge mom. What's that?
Did she break 8
Yes,
feet?
she was 8'8". She played for the New York Knicks. So I guess I'm having a literal dream about my mom. I wake up in a cold sweat. 5:30. 5:30 to 6, I am calling Howard Stern and arguing with Michael Rappaport.
And this is daily.
Every day, me and Michael Rappaport are getting into it about whatever's going on in the world. 6 to 7, I am calling up, trying to make a reservation at Bikinis.
Every day. Again.
And Todd, again, they open at 7. You don't have to do the 6 to 7.
Well, you never. I always get the reservation right
Just
at
get
7.
one at
but I wanted-
Tomatoes and have yourself sent over.
That's a genius idea. I don't know why I
Yeah.
never thought of it. I mean, Tomatoes is hard to get into. So that's till 7 a.m. I've got then then I'll have my breakfast. I'll do
what do you do?
Well, I'll have my overnight minestrone.
And
which
that's
is,
just minestrone that you leave out overnight on the stove?
yeah, the minestrone, if you leave it out, it's like overnight oats. It's just a different texture and flavor. So you leave the minestrone out overnight, and then I'll put some blackberries in there. You can do whatever you want with it.
Similar
Peanut
texture
butter.
to overnight oats, but different texture than
Oh, I
minestrone.
love that.
Yes, absolutely.
I love that.
In minestrone, huh?
Todd, you're so healthy.
And you
You
put
are
it in
so
the
healthy.
you put it in the opposite of a mason jar, right?
Yes, I put it in a namous jar.
That's stupid.
And a moose
Todd.
jar.
That's stupid.
Yes, it's a namous jar. I don't need to explain it.
Oh yeah, of
it's
course.
a namous jar.
It's the opposite of a mason jar. It's not cute or kitschy.
No.
Yeah, it's short and really wide.
And the bottom is made of metal and the top is made of glass, right?
Yes,
Right.
the bottom's metal, the top's
And you always
glass.
drop it, and it comes out on the floor, right?
Yeah, we've all seen a namous jar if you've stayed in my Airbnbs and stuff. But yeah, so then I've had my overnight minestrone, and then I try to
You're so
let's see,
dedicated every day.
every day. Then I unplug my neighbor's Tesla, and then I get in my Hot Wheel. I put the soup cans on as the wheels, and I Hot Wheel my way.
You gotta stop beefing with your neighbor, by the way.
Soup cans as the wheels on your
Yes.
Barbie Jeep.
Well, you got to take them off at night, or else somebody's going to rob that thing.
That's right. Yeah, I got it up on bricks out front, and make sure no one's stealing my soup can wheels.
And then you stop by your mom, who is like the hood ornament on a like, but for a restaurant.
Yes, I stopped. So then I stopped
She's
by
like
the fishery. My mom is the hood ornament on that. You know, the fishing restaurant that's a big boat with a hood ornament out front. My mom
yeah.
sits out front.
Looks like a classic siren.
Yeah, she's out there singing, "I got the looks, you got the brains. Let's make lots of money."
Have you talked to her about your dad's death?
Yes, it's part of your daily routine.
Seems like a
or-
thing you'd know pretty much off the top of your head.
I don't think it's come up for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I'm
yeah.
sure it'll come up eventually.
Well, she doesn't speak to you, so it's her fault.
Well, yes, it made the funeral hard. We each kept telling. We tried to do our
Dueling
eulogies.
eulogies?
We did dueling eulogies. So we got the pianists from
pianists
Howl at the
were
Moon.
great.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
pianists from Howl at the
Great.
Moon, and we basically went. We would request a song and do dueling
Because
eulogies.
yours went tit for tat.
yours started with no, I don't care about your dad's death, which I thought was pretty callous.
But then hers was "Da-na-na, me too."
Yeah. I hate my dad and I don't even care. I don't have feelings.
that was a callous funeral, but I loved the food at the end.
Well, was there
Well, it
anything
all
else?
fell on my feet because of the moose jars.
Was there anything else as part of your daily, Todd? I don't want to cut you off.
No, that's about it. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you come to school and you teach pretty flawlessly during the
Oh
day.
yeah, I come to school. Every class is different. I know some of us do the same lesson plan, but my teaching's a little more like jazz. I'm walking in and I'm feeling out what's
Well,
going
you're
on.
higher on heroin for sure.
Yeah. And most people only pretend to like it.
That's right. And it has to be dark or else it's too scary.
It's terrifying in there. So yeah, but then about
So you
7
teach
p.m.
bad lessons on heroin.
Daily.
I'm a guru. What can I say? And then at about 7, I am up there at Bikinis, wondering if they got my message earlier that morning. Messages.
And then you make yourself into a chicken parm and have yourself shipped over, right?
Yes, I do a Trojan parm.
Because
They won't let me into bikinis.
which is unfortunate.
They won't let me into bikinis. So I cook myself into a hot chicken parm.
Which,
I cover myself
thank
in
you for
mozzarella,
letting us
tomatoes.
get in there the other night.
Oh
'cause
yes,
none of us could get
perfected
reservations.
Trojan parms.
Yeah.
So now we're
They
in,
would not let us in without a
we're in
parmesan.
bikinis covered in mozzarella. We're covered in mozzarella. We're covered
And
in
we
ragu.
came out, and boy, did we slay in bikinis.
Yes, we did. But so that's our days, and we want all of our students. Let us know what you're up to with your day, and
That's
we'll
right.
Yeah.
see where we connect and where we relate.
Yeah.